In Naninovel, a background, as the name suggests, is a type of actor usually meant to represent a back layer of a scene. This becomes apparent when you set one up, as by default they will be placed behind characters in a scene. However, with some knowledge of how they operate, it's possible to use them beyond their intended function. Similar to characters, backgrounds can be exposed to the engine by adding resources via one of the available resource providers. Unlike characters, however, backgrounds have one predefined actor called main background that can be modified in any way you want. There are several built-in background actor implementations to choose from, each of which are detailed in the backgrounds documentation. To call a background into the scene, use the @back command followed by an appearance parameter value. Unlike @char, where you follow up with the ID of the character, the appearance value should correspond to one of the registered values within the background actor. Next, we need to specify the ID in the ID command parameter field. However, if the resources belong to the main background actor, there is no need to specify it. By default, backgrounds will automatically scale according to the screen dimensions. This is due to the match mode setting found within the background's own configuration, which is set to crop by default. Regardless of the match mode setting, you can still modify the overall appearance of the actor with parameters such as pose, position, rotation, scale, and tint. If you do not specify a pose or position value upon calling the background, by default the background will likely spawn behind other Naninovel objects. This is due to the C offset value specified in the general backgrounds configuration, which is initially set to 100, which will result in a default C value of 100. Since character actors default to a C offset value of 50, they will be placed in front of the background actor. Similar to characters, there is no limit to how many background actors you can display at one time. When you call a new background actor into the scene, they will be placed in front of the older background actor. This is due to another setting found within the background's configuration called C-step. This setting exists to prevent a potential flickering effect that is caused by two planes overlapping each other by pushing the new background in front of the older one, in this case by 0.1 points. For the sake of memory management, we always recommend hiding actors when they are no longer needed, which you can do with the @hide command or by using the visible parameter in @back. Keep in mind that all the settings I've covered in this video determine the default behavior of background actors, and there's nothing to prevent you from using backgrounds for something else. By specifying a C value that is lower than other Naninovel scene objects, you can use backgrounds as foregrounds. In this way, they can also be used in image cutscenes or as transitional graphics, and in case you need to guarantee their placement at the very front, consider using the render texture feature to render the actor onto a UI. More information can be found in the documentation. And as long as you disable match mode, you can also use background actors for small objects and props. However, a few more steps are needed to make them interactable, which I hope to cover in a future tutorial. I hope I've been helpful in your visual novel journey, and remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Bye!